What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 5, and we start today's episode off simulating a game against Doncaster here because of course we are still injured. If you didn't see the last episode, we broke our ankle and are out for 2 months, and that really does suck because we got to a very good start, but there's still a few games to be simulated, and as you can see here, we seem to be picking up the points in most of them, or at least getting the draws anyway. And as you can see, we've made a very good start. You'll see the league table in just a moment. We've made a very good start, so as I'm simulating these games, I'm watching them go by, and I'm sort of really looking on quite nervously because although we're only on loan at Nottingham Forest, we play for Fulham, we're contracted to Fulham. Although we're only on loan at Nottingham Forest, I really do want to get promoted in the first season. I really do. And as you can see here, as we won that game against Birmingham, you see that the physiotherapist sends us an email and says you're almost cleared to play, you're almost back in the side, just a couple more games and you'll be back in the first team. And as we simulated this game against QPR here, we end up getting another 3 points in the game. Sorry, we drew this game by 2-2, but as we took on Charlton, we end up winning this game away at the Valley. And straight after that, you'll see the physiotherapist comes to us and says you are right back in the team, and that is fantastic news for us. So we've had 2 months out, or at least almost 2 months out, and finally we are ready to play again. As you can see here, the manager says now you're back in the team, now you're fit to play matches, I'll start sending you upcoming targets again. As you can see by the league table as well, 20 games have been played, we've won 14, drew 3 and lost 3. We've got 45 points, we're on level points with Wigan, who are in first, we're in second. And as you can see, here are our match objectives for the next 4 games against Bolton, Leicester, Reading and Blackpool. We need to score 1 goal, get 1 assist, maintain a goal conversion rate of 10%, and also maintain an average rating of 6.0 or higher. So we're back in the team, and our first game is going to be against Bolton here at the City Ground. So as we take on Bolton, there's no reserve game, there's no non-competitive fixture for us to get our fitness back. We're not on the bench and then are going to get brought on for the last 10 minutes just to get our fitness back. No, we're thrown right into the deep end. We're right back in the first team here as we take on Bolton. And as you can see by the league table as well, we're coming up to the first half of the season. We're coming up to the end of the first half of the season, and to be sitting in second place, we got off to a very good start. And as I said at the start, I'm really hopeful we can get ourselves promoted in our first season. It's going to be a real difficult job, but even so, I'm definitely confident we can do it as long as we put on some good performances. And now we're back in the side as well, we can help the team out and hopefully get the results as well. And the first chance of our first game back would actually fall straight from kickoff here at the City Ground as we pass the ball around. Jabor plays the ball out wide, and eventually the ball is played back in field towards Henry Lansbury. Lansbury gets on the ball and plays it back to myself. We roll the ball out wide, and eventually I ask for the ball here through the centre. I fake shot around Mark Davis, get onto the left boot and strike it from just outside the area, but unfortunately it just goes wide of the post. So from our first shot, we almost scored our first goal in our comeback game, but it was still 0-0. However, in the 6th minute here, Jabor gets on the ball and plays it through towards Jamie Mackey. Mackey plays a great ball over the top. I flick it on towards the runner Jabor. Great chance for the Algerian. Unfortunately though, he gets tugged back, but the referee doesn't give a penalty, and I thought he should have won a penalty there, but unfortunately he didn't, and it was still 0-0. Just a few minutes after that here, I win the ball. I see the runner Jamie Mackey, pick him out down the right hand side, he takes on Tierney, takes aim with the shot. Unfortunately the Hungarian keeper Bogdan makes the save, and it's still Forest 0, Bolton 0, but we got to a very good start. It seemed like there was only going to be one side that would score in this game if the opening few minutes were anything to go by. And in the 13th minute here, the ball is played in field. I get the ball here, take on Kamara, they can't clear the ball, Bolton. I take aim with the shot and it hits the bar and it's cleared away, and we just couldn't score that first goal despite all of the pressure. But in the 22nd minute, I'll win the ball with a tackle here, and eventually play the ball out wide to the left back. And as Fox rolls it through here, a very good chance as the ball gets played over the top towards myself. It's a really good chance. Jabor is the dummy runner in the centre. I decide to cut in field and onto my right foot and take aim, and it is a fantastic finish. And in 23 minutes and 30 seconds, we have our goal on our comeback game. Very good finish into the far corner there, and that makes it Forest 1, Bolton 0. So very good finish. It was a very tight angle. There was a man closing us down in the 6-yard box, but we had just about enough to find the far corner past Adam Bogdan and make it 1-0. And in the 29th minute, Fox gets on the ball, rolls us through here in the centre. We step over around our man, pass the ball out wide. Lansbury gives it in field. We win the ball back here, get past Ream. Very nice piece of strength there. Take aim. Bogdan makes the save, but it's turned into far post, and it's Forest 2, Bolton 0. So we double our advantage here, and it was my shot that was saved, but eventually Mackey put it in at the far post, and that made it Forest 2, Bolton 0. And in the 38th minute, we win the ball again here. Play the ball out wide. A very good chance. I'm requesting the ball in the centre, but it's played infield towards Lansbury instead. Lansbury plays the ball out wide. It's Patterson on the ball, rolls it off towards Fox. Fox gets on the ball. I'm asking for the ball. I get it on the edge of the area, and what a superb finish that is. It's our first goal from outside the box. You can see in the top right the accomplishment comes up there. It is a fantastic strike, and in our comeback game here at the City ground, we've got 2 goals, and we caused the second of the 3 goals that were scored already, because our shot was parried and then put in by Mackie. So what a finish that is. That's probably the best goal we've scored so far since the start of the career mode, and that was a very nice finish. You see me stop the ball there and then just curl it into the back of the net. That's a wonderful finish. Nothing that Bogdan, he's a goalkeeper I do struggle against on career mode, nothing that Bogdan could do about it. A wonderful, wonderful finish, and yeah, we showed no signs of cobwebs on us in this game. We got to a great start in our comeback game, and this was just the first half, so very, very good so far. And yeah, 3-0, 2 goals for us, and that brought up our 6th goal in the championship. And in the 48th minute, a good chance for us to make it 4-0 here with a free kick. Unfortunately for us though, it was well saved by Bogdan, and the score was still 3-0, but to be honest, Bolton didn't really threaten in this game. And in the 49th minute, as Bogdan kicks the ball forward, we win the header, it comes to me. I managed to get around my man and play a great ball over the top here. Really good chance for Jabor, but unfortunately his half volley hits the post and is cleared away by Bolton, and it's still 3-0. But in the 76th minute here, once again, we have another good chance to score a 4th goal. It's Lansbury gets on the ball, plays me through, very good chance. I take aim with the right foot. Unfortunately, Bogdan makes a save and Bolton clear, so I couldn't get a hat-trick on my comeback game. Still waiting for my first career hat-trick. I'm sure it will come in time, but even so, still waiting for my first career hat-trick as Bogdan denies me there, and it's still 3-0. In the 85th minute, Bolton had pretty much their first chance of the game as Hill's shot was well saved by Darlow, and that would actually end the game. So a 3-0 victory on our comeback game, and what a superb game it was. Very, very dominant performance. I was annoyed at myself that I didn't get a hat-trick. I had a great chance there, as you saw, but Bogdan denied me. But even so, you can't take away that performance. It was fantastic. 2 goals, and we caused a Jamie Mackie goal as well with our shot being parried. And yeah, the score was 3-0. Fantastic to get the 3 points, and as you can see here, 2 goals as well, a 9.5 rating. Just a fantastic performance on our comeback game, and I was very, very pleased with that. But the following game is going to be against Leicester here away from home. So Leicester, the side who, of course, in real life have already been promoted back to the Premier League, and are most likely going to finish as the champions of the league, or they might have done so already. I can't remember now. No, I think they haven't, but they're probably going to finish champions anyway, and I'm sure they will. But we take on Leicester regardless, and yeah, we look for a win here. As we've been in such a good form, you know, despite the fact I've been injured for 2 months, the side has been in such good form. As you can see by the league table, we're still level on points with Wigan in 2nd place, and just 21 games in. It's been a fantastic start, but Leicester, of course, do have one of the strongest sides in the division, so it would be a very difficult game, and some very good players and a very good goalkeeper in Kasper Schmeichel there, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get as many chances as I did against him and score as many goals as I did. But the first chance would actually come in the 27th minute, or I thought it would. I thought I was going to get a free kick here as I made the tackle and then got taken down. I thought it should have been a definite free kick, but unfortunately not, and it's still 0-0. But in the 67th minute here, I go down the right hand side. I've got the pace to beat the last man. A very, very good chance here, and I unselfishly end up step overing round a man, rolling it through for the cutback, and it's an absolute sitter by Jabor in the centre there. And what a miss that is. I thought I'd be unselfish and just go for the assist. Instead, Jabor blows to one of the easiest chances you'll see, and it's still 0-0. In the 74th minute, we play the ball forward once again. Another good chance for us. Jabor plays it in field, but the shot is put wide of the post, and that was how the game finished. So a 0-0 draw, and that was a real shame, because, you know, I was hoping for a couple of goals in this game, and after a very good win against Bolton, I was hoping for another one here. Unfortunately, it was a 0-0 draw. Jabor's sitter was the worst of the misses, really, and the game did finish 0-0, but still a point's not bad, and I guess we'll have to take it, really. But as always, guys, big thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, it's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out. And here is a preview of episode 6, which you will see very, very soon. As you can see, we're currently sitting top of the table. We are 1 point ahead of Wigan Athletic as things stand, so very good start here. And of course, after this game, we would have played the first half of the season, so if we can win it and remain top for the first half of the season, that will really give us a boost for the second half. We take on Reading regardless, a very decent side. They were relegated from the Premiership last season, so they're a very good side. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 2nd minute here as I get played over the top. I take the ball around Morrison, really good chance here. Nice little step over, stop the ball, roll it infield, but the shot went wide of the post there, so a good chance, but unfortunately Mackie couldn't take it, and it was still 0-0.